Man, I ain't said nothing, man. We knew we were making mistakes. We just had to clean up some of the mistakes that we was making out on the field. Some of the simple mistakes, and it cost us. All the little things. You got to do the little things right. They add up, and we weren't doing the little things right in the beginning of the game.
So you did not talk?
No, I ain't have to say that. I ain't have to say that.
Karlos, what about the way you guys came out and played in the second half? And what does that do for the mindset as you move forward?
We know what we got. Like I said, we just had to come together, stay poised, and fight. That's what you have to do. You have to dig yourself out of the hole that you just put yourself in, because it was all mistakes on your end and things that we weren't doing right technique-wise and making mental errors.
Got a lot of new guys on this defense. Is it going to be an adjustment period just so you guys get to know what it's like to play with each other, or how does that work?
It was a little bit of that going on out there, but like I say, we overcame that in the second half, and you've seen the way the likes of decent defense that we know. You know what I'm saying? And we was playing together, we was playing hard, we was trusting one another, standing our gaps, and making plays, and being opportunistic. So we just got to do that on a consistent basis.
Weren't there just a lot of just plain basic missed tackles in that first half?
That had a lot to do with it too. That's techniques. You got to be able to tackle guys on the run in open field and fly to the ball. Got to do that as a team.
Karlos, that's not just you guys, though. It seems to be like league-wide when you watch a lot of games. There's a lot of missed tackles.
Technique, man. It's all about technique. Angles and leverage, man. This game is about angles and leverage. That's how you got to play it.
Who calls the plays on defense?
I call the plays on defense. I call the plays on defense.
So you got the radio on?
Yeah.
Who talks to you, O'Neal or the?
O'Neal talks to me.
Did that go smooth?
Yeah, it was going smooth, and we had a couple of radio problems out there going on also, so we had to improvise.
Did it change at all? Did Pepe take over in the second half?
No, not at all. O'Neal was at the helm the whole time.
Karlos, not that a loss is ever good, but now that you look back on the tape, do you guys what feels?
Yeah, we let one get away. Made our corrections, made some improvements, and we see how teams want to try to attack us now. So we got to be ready for that coming this week with the Saints. Another high-power offense that do a lot of similar things, do even more things with their offense skill set that they have, skill players that they have.
How do you make sure you start stronger and you don't have to have a wake-up call like that?
Just come out ready to play, man. We got to come out ready to play. We got to stay focused and like I say, execute on the defense calls that we have.
How do you get better at the technique stuff when you're not allowed to hit a lot in practice because of CBA and things like that?
There's ways you can work around that. There's a lot of things that we can do as a defensive team, and we'll implement that during practice this week, and we'll get better at tackling.
How surprised were you about all the mistakes in the first half?
Very shocked, because a lot of errors that we made was on some of the simple things that we do. It was just their formations kind of threw us off, or the personnel was throwing us off a little bit, and they had guys thinking too much. Once we settled down, we had to play football, and we started making plays and being opportunistic. Right?
Do you think you guys can still find your identity here?
Oh, without a doubt. It's the first game, man. We got 15 more to go, man. So we're going to have some fun, man.
What do you tell Justin Gilbert? I mean, the preseason's one thing. You guys brush that off, but...
Right. That was his first game.
Yeah.
The man was nervous. He made some plays. He didn't make some plays, and that's just how the game goes sometimes. As a rookie, you got to bounce back from them things. You got to have thick skin, and you got to be waters off the duck's ass.
Karlos, have guys talked about Ray Rice in here?
No, not really, man. Not really. We just heard the news, what happened, and it's a tough situation. Hopefully, just wish him the best, man.
You see the video?
In this situation. Nah, I haven't seen it.
Hey, I know you and Dante really pride yourself on being the leaders of the defense. Mm-hmm. Do you guys kind of take it upon yourselves to make sure you're firing on all cylinders Sunday against the Saints?
Yes, definitely, without a doubt. Definitely disappointed in our outcome the other day against the Steelers. Like I said, we take all the responsibility, me and Dante both.
What are the biggest challenges Jimmy Graham presents?
We just got to be sound. We got to be sound and play with good technique. He's a great receiver, tight end, and like I said, he make plays all over the field.
Is that someone you want to be matched up against?
I have no problem matching up with him whatsoever.
Karlos, did you say you wish Ray Rice the best? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, man, it's a tough situation to be in, man. To have your dreams and hopes snatched away from you like that, man, and man, all off of a mistake that you made, you know. And like I said, just wish him the best. Man.
But he knocked his wife out cold in the elevator. I mean,
I have nothing to do with that. That has nothing to do with me. All
I know
can tell
that.
is just wish him the best in his situation because it's a tough situation to be in.
Did you see
know
that
what I'm saying?
video?
I haven't seen the video. Heard about it.
I mean,
haven't
don't you
seen it.
wish his wife? I mean, what I'm saying.
His whole
is, do you
family.
think he
It's
deserves-
his family, man. They're married. It's his family. I wish him and his family the best.
Do you think he deserves to be?
Whatever the rules and regulations is for him breaking the law like that or doing whatever, going against the grain, he gotta reap the repercussions of his actions. Like that's life. That's life, man. That's life.
Were you glad to see the commissioner stiffen those domestic violence policies?
Man, big time. It's big time. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's against those. You can't really do that, man. Obama came out and had a commercial about this domestic violence. You can't cross that line, man. That's a line you can't cross.
All right, Carlos, thank you.